I got your wig, ho. Ha ha. You're mad. Miss Wikiana. Miss Wikiana.
I talked to these two because I know that they also love you. We are here to support you as it relates to Juan. So this is just an open forum to talk.
That was foolish, but
we chose to move forward. We chose to get married. I wasn't expecting like the firestorm that came out of it.
When those things broke, like when the story about the hotel came out and all of that, you know, I messaged you that night and I was like, Robin, I know this is ludicrous, da 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 da. And then as more things started coming out, there started being some things that sounded a little fishier.
I feel like Juan gave her the story that she has regurgitated to all of us.
Definitely.
Okay. And then did Juan ever tell you that there was any sort of like real relationship with Robin when you guys started talking, or was that clear to you when you guys were talking? Like, did you know that they were in a like relationship, or did it?
Very clear that the relationship was for TV. Like, it was for the fans. It was a paycheck. And that was just their obligation, right? And they needed to do what they needed to do pretty much for TV. And he made it clear that he does have that respect for Robin, but it was not a real relationship. It was just not like a real loving relationship. It was just more of co-parenting and, you know, kind of best buddies.
So then with that, it's clear that he didn't want to tell her the real story for whatever reason, even though you would think that they would be fine with it if it's just for TV. But now, one last thing. She had also mentioned that you sent Juan a request via Zelle or something for $4,000, basically, I guess, insinuating that you were asking for the money in order to not go to the blogs or something to that. Can you speak on that?
Yeah, it's a little outrageous, and I wish she would have put more thought into her statement, because I am in Canada. I am a Canadian citizen. And in 2023, we don't have Zelle. We don't accept Zelle. I can't request Zelle. I don't have access to that on my phone. There's other means of sending money for Canadians, and Zelle just is not an option, and everybody knows that.
Like this really feels like this is a Protect Juan campaign.
It's not. Listen, the woman in Canada, the story is crazy, right?
Yes.
He would not make up a crazy story. He would actually make up a better story.
Juan was still communicating with her.
Yeah, that's the problem. He should not have been communicating with her. That's the problem.
So you're making him accountable for that?
We dealt with it, right?
Right.
I found out. I was angry. I told him, get the out. We worked through it. Although Juan was not smart in communicating with the female in Canada, he's not dumb enough to be anywhere in public being affectionate and physical with another woman.
all right, I'm about to run some errands.
Okay.
Get some. I'm too old for this. I'm tired of living like that.
Non-stop. Every other day, it's a headline.
But there's one person at the center of it.
What do you want me to do, Giselle?
No. I just want you to be happy. I want you to live your best life.
This is the thing. The world wants to tear us apart, right? And yes, my joy has been taken, but it's not Juan's fault.
Now there was another picture surfacing of Juan in a nail salon of all places.
The nail salon was a little too much for me.
I went through years of my ex being in various relationships, and honestly, and I think I really did it. My heart hurts for you. because it opens up a wound for me. And I'm not saying your situation is my situation, but it looks so familiar.
When Robin was at her lowest, when she and Juan first got divorced, Sharice was very supportive and was there for her.
What is the status of your relationship with Juan? Juan and I, we are still living together. We're still raising our kids together. I like to say we function as a family. It really just works for us, but just as far as like actually being in a romantic relationship, we're not quite there yet. But neither one of us has ruled that out. We're just trying to continue to grow as individuals and to make sure our kids are straight. And then, you know, hopefully we'll at least start to make time for one another.
So you're saying there's no romance?
I mean, what do you consider romance?
You know, in the bedroom. Just saying. That's what they really want to know.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
So are you saying that I'm in denial or I'm making excuses for that?
I don't know. If you go back to the other situation with the girl from Canada, to me, yeah, I kind of feel that vibe of you being in denial about that.
How do you feel about the other wives, you know, throwing some shade your way heading into this season?
I mean, really nothing that they say is of importance to me. I don't really, how am I being held accountable? Did I do something to them? Did I commit a crime? Like, I'm just trying, like, yes. What needs to be happening here? You know what I mean? I don't really understand. And so I think they're expecting something else. They're expecting me to dance around and hide, you know, oh, I'm not talking about it. Oh, and that's the total opposite. Like, I'm in the season, I'm like, okay, it's you know, we're talking about it, it's in the news, it's in social media, we'll talk about it. I'm not hiding from anything, but just because I chose not to share something about my life that wasn't relevant at the time when we were filming season 7, that doesn't mean you're supposed to walk in front of a camera and then all of a sudden make up a storyline with my husband and say, hey, you remember when you did that to me? I'm really upset about it, even though we resolved it. Like, I can't live my relationship like that. I'm not doing that to my husband, to my best friend since 1996. I'm not doing that to him. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
There was another incident. Would you put him out?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Oh, you would?
Yes.
Because I've been feeling like there's nothing that he will do that you will feel like, you know what? You need to go.
Robiana, Topiana, Strapiana, Dykiana. Robiana, Miss Dyke, the Dykiana. Miss Robiana, Miss Dyke, Robiana, Topiana, Strapiana, Dykiana. Robiana, Tatapiana, Miss Strapiana, the Dykiana, Miss Robiana, Miss Dyke, Robiana, Topiana, Strapiana, Dykiana, Robiana, the Dykiana, Robiana.
I'm really happy for her to maybe have this opportunity to show some decorum, to Robert up as she always does, and be the Robert that we know her to be, and handle her shit and stop deflecting.
What up, Karen Huger's Wig? It's your girl Roxy. First of all, I want to say thank you so much for having me. And second off, I want to give a shout out to Juan and Robin Dixon, because I was recently informed that you two are having some relationship issues.
We chose to move forward. We chose to get married. I wasn't expecting, like, the firestorm that came out of it.
And things are getting a little bit rocky. So with that being said, I want to dedicate this song that I did with my band a couple weeks ago to you two. So, anyone watching, if you do enjoy, please follow me at Roxy Wyndham Music or on YouTube and Facebook at Roxy Wyndham, because it just so happens that later this year, I'm going to be releasing some original music of my own, and I would love for you all to hear it.
I really want to be your lover, but I can never make up my mind. I'm thinking about the other girls. I really want to be your lover, but I can never make up my mind. I'm thinking about the other girls. What else did you expect me to do? Something special in them jeans, they be stretching the truth. She put a pep in the step and a peppy the pews, and had the reference sweating half the choir left in the pews. If you bring her home to mama, then she'll never approve. Plus she love to ask about the one that you been exclusive with. Cross her, that could be a nail in your crucifix. I hear the tick-tock and now time to lock it down. Homie said don't commit, shop around, birds block around. We flirt a bit, but soon as I find time for us to kick it, then I'm Charlie Brown. And what's the laws of it? If it's a fatal attraction, give me all of it. I really need the attention, give me all of it. I flick it up for the freaks, I bet they all love it. Yeah. I really wanna be your lover, but I can never make up my mind. I'm thinking about the other girls. I really wanna be your lover, but I can never make up my mind. I'm thinking about the other girls.
Like JK, but like maybe not. But thank you for watching. But you hating ass bitches always have something to say. Hating ass bitch, but you're still watching my vids. What? 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 You're so upset. But that's like okay, because have a piece of bread, have a Xanax, relax, because I said what I said.